Okay, so let's just look at this panel. Now we know that this panel is 6.28 inches long, and we're going to do a 6-inch cake, all right? So the first thing that I want to do is I want to make a cut so that we have a straight level edge going across the top of our rosette ruffle, okay? So I'm just finding, we don't have to cut down here, okay? Just right, do you see where it kind of dips down like that? There's kind of two humps, okay? We just want to straighten that out, all right? So I'm going to make that cut. Now you can make this cut with a knife. You know, I just found this tool and I just really love it. Okay, so we're going to measure our cake, and it's 6 inches tall. And so what I want to do is I want to measure it, okay, 6 inches down, and then I'm going to just put a mark where 6 inches is, okay. And before I make the cut down here, this is really important. So you all watching? Okay, I want to turn these two tails out, okay. And you're going to see why I do that in a second. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to my mark and I'm going to cut down, all right? And so now we got this oddly shaped kind of a panel. But I'm going to show you how that works in a second. Let me very quickly do the same thing here. All right, I'm just going to cut the top. Boom. Okay, and now what we're going to do is measure our 6 inches down. I'm going to mark it. Turn out the little tails. And we're going to cut across like that. Okay, now it's magic time. Let me show you how we're going to put that on a cake, all right? So if you were to just take this panel and this panel and put it side by side, I don't like that so much. What we want to do is we want to alternate the direction, okay? So that our big rosette is down here and then it pops up here, and our smaller roses are up and then it comes down. So you have this beautiful fluid motion of the rosette pattern around your cake, okay? Also, do you see what happens here? See how that corner is missing, but the remnant of the tail fits perfectly. See that? And then you can see how these panels go together. So that works perfect.
Show them one of the cakes.
There it is. That's the effect that you get. And if you're doing a 5.5 inch tall cake, well then you just go 5.5. Just always keep the little tails, okay? Because those are the connectors that will help you bring the whole pattern together. All right? Now let me show you something else real quick. What if you, okay, so we know that this is 4 inches. And what you can do is you can measure, let's say, what were we talking?
We were saying,
7.
what if somebody has a really tall tier, 7 inches?
7 inches, so that would be another 3 inches.
That would be
Now let me show you what I like
easy.
to do, okay? What I want to do then is that I will always try to put, I'm going to make 2 panels. I'm going to make a 3-inch panel, and on top of that, I'm going to put the 4-inch panel on the cake, all right? When I am cutting a partial panel, I like to include the side that has these small rosettes, okay? So I'm just going to put a mark where 3 inches is, and I'm going to cut across there, okay? Okay. And then this will go, I like to put that cut edge on the bottom. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that'll give you, and then always rotate the larger rosette. See how nice that is? Let me turn it this way for you. And see, look at that beautiful pattern you've got going, okay? And I mean, There's a lot of parallel lines here, but you can very, very quickly with your tool, you can customize that to get a look that you want. And that's how you do tall cakes.